So today, on a very special Rob Watches, I was recently approached by an independent animator who wanted me to do a review of a show that they're producing. Now, normally I don't do reviews of independent animation because, I don't really want to go after independent animators. I don't want to go after people who are just, either doing it for fun or just trying to get their start, because it doesn't seem very fair. This particular show is a creation of Jabril Mack, who is a student at USC, and it's supposed to be a kids show, and that's another thing I don't do. I don't usually go after shows intended for a much younger audience. I like to think that the things I review can potentially be enjoyed by anyone. But because they asked nicely and they wanted my honest opinion, I decided to make an exception. So they wanted my honest opinion, and here it is. Your show sucks and I hate it. I'm sorry. Okay, for real this time. The show is called Weeklings. It stars a bunch of characters that are the personifications of the days of the week. And right off the bat, I love the character design. It must have been a real challenge to come up with characters that represent the days of the week, but I think they did a really good job here. I like how they made Sunday kind of laid back, like a lazy Sunday. I like how they made Monday sort of a dork that most people don't seem to like right away. They made Friday the cool guy, like kind of an Arthur Fonzarelli type, because everyone loves Friday. And they live in a world where all the holidays have a personification too. Every holiday you could think of, and even stuff that just ends in day has a character. Like they had Half Day, who was this little tiny guy. Snow Day was a snowman. And they all have really cool designs too. I like that Labor Day was dressed all in white. That was pretty funny. One of my favorite moments in the pilot was New Year's was climbing a ladder and then slips and was hanging off of something. And he was saying, I'm slipping, and everyone around him just started counting down because his character's designed like the lighted ball that drops in Times Square on New Year's. I thought that was a really clever gag. And the world they live in is divided into sections, kind of like Zootopia, except here they're the 4 seasons. The voice work was very good. Apparently all the characters were voiced by some of Jabril's classmates from USC, and they all did a really good job. The plot of the pilot is about Monday wanting to be liked by more people, so she goes to Friday to see if she can get more people to like her, and I thought that was really clever. What I liked most about it, though, is they didn't make Monday like a bad character. They just kind of made her a character where people didn't quite connect with her. She was weird. She's kind of a dork, and most people didn't really get her. But by the end of the movie, people started to like her for who she was. And that's one of the things they said they want to achieve with this show. They want to show that there are benefits or upsides to days that we don't usually like. And I think they did a really good job with that. So I do have a few criticisms. For one, I did notice the animation was a little bit jittery. Now, I should mention that the version that I saw was sent to me, and they said that it wasn't 100% complete. I haven't, as of this recording, seen the final product when they posted on the YouTube. So for all I know, they could have fixed these problems. But if not, then I would say just iron out your animation just a little bit. Another thing I would say is do a little research on some holidays. It does seem like you did a lot of research already, but take into consideration international viewers that might not be familiar with American holidays, like, say, Thanksgiving and things like that. Maybe do some research into some international holidays. Maybe have them be a part of the show and people can learn about them. So overall, I liked it. I think you definitely have a solid show here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Mr. Men show, except instead of emotions, they're holidays and days of the week, and there's a little bit more slapstick and it's a little more out there, but I think that's a good thing. I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully this turns into something big. By the time this video goes up, the pilot should be up on YouTube, so I'll leave a link to it in the description below so you can all check it out. And when you do, let me know what you think of it. My name is Rob, and have a wonderful day. No pun intended.